Hello, I am back after a very long time, but I finally have a good and kind of unique find to show you guys. Got this stuff at a yard sale, and I didn't even get to the yard sale until late morning, and everything you see here was left. The first thing that drew my eyes, of course, was the firehouse for Ghostbusters. Missing all the parts. No ghost trap, no nothing. Have the flag out there, but someone decided to tape it to the top of the firehouse here, so can't really get the tape off. It's also discolored, as you can see, but still really cool. The stickers, for the most part, are in really good shape. And you just really don't see these very often at all. They also had the box folded up for the firehouse, which is in pretty good shape with the folds and everything. Nice color and everything. Have a variety of the vehicles. Have Ecto 1, of course. This is also pretty yellowed and missing most of the pieces. Have the hook on it, and that's about it. I don't know, you may be able to lighten the white on this, but it's pretty even right now, so I don't know if you'd even want to try since it's missing so many pieces, but still really cool. So we got the Ecto 1. We have the Ecto 2. Missing the propeller, but the hook action still works. Let's see. Thought you pushed the button and this came out, but you're supposed to lower this and then be able to raise it. There we go. By the trigger, but I forget how you, oh, there you go, just pull it out. So if I had the blades on there, it would still turn and ratchet up the little hook. So pretty good. The stickers are still pretty good shape, but yeah, missing the propellers. We have the Ecto, I think this is the, I think this is the Ecto 3. No. This is the Ecto 3. Yeah, Ecto 3. Also missing pieces, but I've never seen it at a garage sale before, so it's pretty cool. The Ecto 500, I believe. The little ghost vacuumer. Another ghost vacuumer. Kind of good shape. This I found once before, but it didn't have the beam or the gun. And the other little scoot motorcycle. It's too bad it's kind of glued on there. The top of it doesn't really work, but see the ghost mouth, you can scoop stuff up. Pretty cool. There we go. So the hand come out the back. So pretty cool find. And this, of course, is missing some pieces as well. And missing some pieces as well, but still in, you know, decent shape. I'd never seen one at a garage sale before. I don't even see them at flea markets. So it's a pretty cool find. So I got all this stuff and a lot more. So hold on just a second. Actually, before I clear this off, I want to give you guys a better look at the box, since it is actually in pretty good shape. They folded it in an awkward place to fold it down, but still, I mean, all the coloring is really good on it. See all the pieces I'm missing. Of course, the slime would have been really dried off. And this is where they folded it in a weird spot, but I think you could probably fix it, tape it back together if you wanted to. But, I mean, it's got pretty good coloring. It's not eaten by bugs or anything. So, pretty sweet to see boxes. I like boxes. These are the role play accessories I got with the lot. He had a whole box of Ghostbusters stuff. So we have the ones that you most often see, which is the trap. Seems to be in pretty good shape. I couldn't actually get it to open with the air thing, but it's still on there, which is pretty good, because usually either the handle or this is broken off. We have the gun with the projector beam. Does make the noise, but missing a few parts, but still really cool. Actually have the box for the trap, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's got all the sides in there. Once again, they just folded it flat, but still in really good shape. No inserts, but still really cool. We have ecto goggles. These would have had finger poppers attached to the sides of them. I think I still have a few of the finger poppers elsewhere. Your armband, so you can officially ghost bust. This is the Ghost Screamer. It's supposed to be a voice changer. I have not tested it. Batteries need a little bit of cleaning, but I mean, only one terminal is kind of corrupt. So may be able to fix that, see what I can do. Be interesting to see if it does still work. This is a projector, ghost projector. Yeah, it's cleaned battery apartment, but I haven't tested it to see if it will still work or not. This looks like it's somewhat broken. Since it looks, well, someone tried to tape it, but I don't. Maybe they just didn't know you had to push it forward to lock it. So, it would have a beam of light, and you can project stuff from here on the wall. So, no idea if this works, but kind of cool. I've seen these before. Okay, this thing is called the Ecto Popper. So, the finger poppers. I think it holds in there good. Doesn't really pop as well as it used to, but cool to play with in the 80s. And if you're getting the 80s, you had to have the lunchbox. So, pretty cool shape. One of the later ones, so it's plastic. And this is Ghostbusters 2. So, we have a thermos, but no thermos topper. But still, pretty decent condition. And really cool to get this stuff at a yard sale. But this is not even close to being everything. And as you can see here, I have lots and lots of ghosts. So many more ghosts than I've ever seen before, and so many more ghosts than I would expect at a garage sale. We have the Banshee back here, which is one of the bigger ghosts. And of course I just knocked down Stay Puft, which is in pretty good shape, just needs some cleaning. But the Banshee is also pretty good, but it looks like someone might have glued the wings together. But still nice and clean. I have a group of Brain Busters back here. It's pretty sweet. One of the Goobers. Really cool things. The Munster Finger Poppers. Don't usually see these. I do not remember them being sold, but I have a couple of them here. So, and got some of the parts to the vehicles I still have to match up. Finger popper for the either for another ghost or for the ecto glasses from earlier. So I think this is just a broken piece, but an antenna for something. I believe this goes on Ecto 3. Should have a pair of these, but I only have one. Some random weapons that aren't Ghostbusters. These should be food fighters, which I actually got some food fighters in this lot, but I already sold them before I knew that I had weapons for them. But now I have some weapons for food fighters. This, not sure what it goes to, but it goes to something. Back here I have the Gooper Ghost Smusher. I think I have his tongue right here. So, to see how he goes together, but I'm pretty sure I thought that was his. There we go. Get him turned around here. There we go. Pretty creepy, but cool. Just needs a little bit cleaning up. Most of this stuff needs a little bit cleaning up. Of course, got a Slimer back here. Your finger in him. Another ghost popper here, so not too big of because a different size finger popper, but finger popper is really big in the Ghostbusters line. Got a little pull speed guy here. I don't know if I have the pull tab for it, but it's there. Little screen monster to figure out what goes on his top, but Lots and lots of monsters for the Ghostbusters to chase and capture. A lot of parts. I still have to figure out what most of this goes to, what figures most of it goes to. I do not have a lot of these, which I'm kind of bummed about. I don't have many of their packs or Pokemon blasters, but like I said, a lot of ghosts for them to chase. Some of the bigger ghost figures. Again, something, this may be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because I think this is. I did get a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is going to be a next video because there's so many of them. But lots of accessories for figures that I have to match up. But still, I mean, this is just such a good, good variety of accessories and ghosts that you don't generally see. And finally here we have some more ghosts and some Ghostbusters, because we need some Ghostbusters to fight all these ghosts. And what's really cool is we also have all these Ghostbuster card backs, so it can help me match up some of the accessories. Have all the toys in there, which probably should have looked at before I started this video. But yeah, so I have Airsick here, got the Brainbusters, the Pool Speed Ahead toy. So it's always cool finding these card backs. I like the card backs. But yeah, so got a lot of card backs. Help me identify everything. So some more monster parts. Some more of the scare monsters. So nice little dude here. You can flip his head so he becomes a monster. The grandma. Most people's grandmas maybe aren't that scary, hopefully. And it looks like we got a Beetlejuice character mixed in with all the Ghostbusters, but that's okay. Another little spinny top thing. Got lots and lots of Ghostbusters figures here. I think this is the Slime Series one. Yep, got Slime Series. Got another Janine. Not sure if this is Fright Series, but yeah. So most of these are actually in pretty decent shape. Some of them need a bit of cleaning. Some are a bit faded, but pretty good. None of the super rare ones like the glow-in-the-dark figures, later ones, but I think I have all the Slime Series ones, which is pretty cool. More Janine. See, she's got some paint rub and everything. Paint gets a little sticky after time. I think I can clean her legs off, but still pretty sweet. Winston. To see if his effects still work. There we go. So, pretty cool. Yeah, most of these figures aren't high dollar, but they're still neat. If you ever come across the glow-in-the-dark ones, those are the later series ones, and those are worth a much higher percentage. But still, oh. Got another finger popper ghost hiding in here, so I'll put him with the others. Cool to get those. I do have some of the accessories for him. So, yeah. Come up with some pretty chintzy but kind of cool scare effects. It's one of the Screaming Heroes. These are from the cartoon, of course, not the movie. Let's see if his... Yep. A lot of the features aren't working, but oh. There we go. So his head still does spin, just does it really fast. So he can frequency now. Got the postman dude. Let's see. There we go. So turns into a monster. Pretty sweet. Got some more wear on Winston, but forget this one is, but it's one of the cool ones that turns into the monster as well. Flips open. There you go. And you see I got these pretty nice carrying cases. Need cleaned off and everything, but there we go. a Scream one, so you can have Ray screaming. And a nice Egon. These just really scream 80s with the colors. They're kind of cool. But yeah, you get the day glow in there. A few more accessories. I know this is Janine's. Not sure what this goes to. Some ghosts. Oh, this looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. This goes with the motorcycle, I think. More accessories for the figures. Got more figures over here. Another Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice with the shrunken head. Nice. Scary cop. Come on. Get his head to snap in there. Yeah. Butts with him later, but yeah. Same with the others. Comes down, scary face. Pretty sweet. Another one of the ghosts that came with one of the figures. Football dude. There we go. So, kind of opens up. So, you can smash him into something and back opens up to be a ghost. At the Frankenstein. Bunch of weird stuff from the cartoons, but still, I mean, this is an awesome collection to get, especially at a garage sale. What do we got in here? The Quasimodo looking dude. Actually, I don't know what he goes to. I think he's still Ghostbusters, but I don't remember his name. Nope, he's Ghostbusters. It doesn't have his name. It just says Munster figure. So, Quasimodo Munster, right there. Another one of the Munsters. The Munster action. Oh, Dracula Munster. Pretty cheesy. Looks like he's dancing. Kind of cool. Got Ray. His little helmet popped off, but it's not too big of an issue. Just pop right back on. Just kind of loose, but so it's the Scream Factory, I think, one of him. I have a couple little more accessories in here, and one last thing. I have no idea what that is. Teeny tiny, but so still a really good find. I'm going to bring out one last thing with this before I move on to another video, but it's a small feature, so I want to include it with this Ghostbusters. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you that I got in this lot is Swamp Thing. So I did get really excited when I saw the Swamp Thing box, but unfortunately the toy isn't actually in there, but it is a nice box because I do like boxes. I did get a couple of other things in the box. So the box actually comes with its original inserts, which is pretty cool because usually when you find the boxes, the inserts aren't in there. And we do have the nice instructions for the playset that I don't have in the box. Pretty cool. You could catch a Swamp Thing monster, but I can't since I don't have the creatures. I do have the Swamp Thing, so I think he actually is the one that comes with this set. One of the accessories for the Swamp Thing. Another accessory. This is the Swamp Mobile. This is the, I think it's part of the Venus flytrap, but these are weird. They actually go on the figures. There we go. So, Swamp Thing monsters. I watched the movie, I never really got into anything else with Swamp Thing, but it's really cool to see all this stuff. Little Rambo looking dude is actually Swamp Monster as well, or the Swamp Monster line. It's another little thing you can stick on him. One of the ghoul creatures. Another swamp creature. So, this stuff also, I don't think it's real valuable. It's just really neat to see because usually you don't see it. Like I said, to see this this much of it at a garage sale, just always fun. And boxes are always fun. And boxes sell, so I always pick up boxes. So I think that's going to do it for this, and hopefully I'll get another video out to you guys soon with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, which there is a lot of.